Hi guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Um, I am in the middle of my day. Um, it's a sad day today, commemoration of 9/11. Um, yeah, my condolences to everyone who lost in that tragedy. But yeah, hopefully life moves on and take its turns. I'm dancing around Heinz. I bought like a slight share at pre-market at 26.66, 26.69. Can't wrap my head around it. It's counter trend, but I see here exhaustion level and initiative takeover, breaking the sign of strength. Hence the tail. Volume distribution on this wave is right. Um, this is not how the levels are broken normally, just dropped after dividend. And volume distribution within an hour within this day doesn't matter anymore because it's already formed a 2-bar spring in this volume zone test, weak test. Um, and even though using all spread, it's still a bearish bar, but mm, for this purpose, that could have been the first bullish bar. So I'm kind of struggling here. In 5 minutes also, all the volume of this impulse today is up here, and we're now below that, and then another volume here, and nothing here. And now you see like it tried to resume and bumped into this volume. This volume zone doesn't matter anymore, but still. And on volume spring, so yeah, by one tick. Heinz is just like playing jokes on me. And there was like similar volumes like here on 5 minutes, like boom, all of a sudden, a big volume. I'll be making my decisions towards the end of the day. Um, this is a small position. If it gives me bullish bar, I think I'll have to buy a full scale position on this guy. Mm, hoping that this is a V-shaped V-turn. Now, there's nothing even comparable to any of this. And in 3 months, this very well might be the biggest volume. It's in the volume zone for that was the biggest volume, but that also, yeah, it can just not go here. It can just bounce and go up. Locally, yeah, this volume confuses a lot. And it tries to resume from this volume zone. 58, 73. So this volume now is bigger than the volume of manipulation. Yeah, this trade I wouldn't take. Um, there was something on 5 minutes just because it's beyond 0.5, even though it's a balance technically. Like expanding balance still limit your trade up to 0.5. We didn't need a close manipulation signal, so this upthrust with test would be all right. But yeah, long story short, I wouldn't take it. Um, it's gonna be a hard decision by the end of the day on ketchup. Technically, it's counter trend on daily, so already reached 0.5. A rather aggressive trade on daily, but considering we are, it's a little bit deep, but not critically, and the volume zone is right here. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard decision. I don't know, maybe it's a weather change or it's just a sad day, but don't really feel my best today, psychologically, more than anything. Maybe just this sadness is in the air. Uh, it's counter trend, so I don't think there is any point of I don't think there is any point of not trading it from transitioning strum. Volume distribution is good though, both on hours and minutes. It's very good. Last hour of the day, last hour of the day. So this is all clear. Huh. Short trade. Oof, oof. Oh God. Uh, there's another short trade right here. Also, maybe I feel like I'm sick, I'm sad because there's an audition out there for theater in North Hollywood. And I don't want to go there. Theater doesn't pay, like, really. It does, but I mean, it's beyond the poverty line. Um, so hmm. So that was 2-bar up thrust. Needed a test. Didn't go for a test. I think it's too bold to trade it without one. That would be too bold. And look at this, like 5 minutes. It's not good. And this volume kind of kills it all. Yeah, that's a massacre. That's a massacre. So get rid of it and forget about it. It's good for long. For short, I'm sorry. Decided to treat it as a balance, which it is. Oh, now it's a break, and now it's a change of direction. And also, it's short. Well, technically, this is a part of the spring, so this is sign of strength. However, after this volume, I don't think it's a viable sign of strength. Look at the sign of strength. It's smaller. Yeah, there's a bigger volume and correction. First sign of peon. Yeah, no bueno. For sure. Bum, 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 bum. That has to stop. See this 0.5? You see this 0.5? I'd rather stay at home and audition for some movie. You know what I mean? Uh, it's so fast how I get spoiled by movie industry being back or me being back to movie industry. And with the self tapes and all this yum going out there in the room. Uh, Maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. Like splitting my heart open in front of the people who sit there like waiting for lunch. I like performing though. I like being in front of the people, as you can tell. um, yeah, unvolumed spring. And then it just went up. And that's our sign of strength. No, this is on. No, this is our second sign of strength. Yeah, we have like two sign of strength now. And one and two. It's just important that the smaller one is after the bigger one. So this is good now. The only problem is fairy godparents. I'm playing Mr. Croc on Saturday. That'll be fun. Um, I know you guys, most of you know who I'm talking about. However, I had no idea when I got booked. Um, so I had to educate myself and watch um, a few seasons of Fairly Odd Parents. Um, Fast forward to Mr. Croc's episodes, scenes though, because he's like episodic, but a lot of fun. Um, and I watched the. Oh, that's a good volume. It's not exactly at, but it's very close to. It's in vicinity of this volume. It's also very, very, very significant, except for the earnings, 1 and 2. There's only one volume. So it's an interesting volume. Boom, look at this. This was beautiful as well. This was beautiful. It just hit the wall. But yeah, but Fairy godparents. Uh, that's a challenging role for like here. Um, I used to do Tourette. Hmm, that was an entry. Well, 376, 3. Well, technically, 386, 3. Yeah, that's a 2-bar spring. Would need a test because configuration of the spring up thrust is needing a test, is asking for a test. So that's my excuse to not to trade it. Boom. Interesting volume. Well, and still. Yeah, we need a close manipulation signal for counter trend, but I promise you this volume is ooh. It's sexy. It's a good volume. It's sexy. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go hit this audition. God damn it. Yeah. Um. Then sure enough, I'll come home and there're gonna be a bunch of entries. Same deal. It's in the balance. It's good for short. This is not real. And on volume, so or maybe I should close the day and then go. Maybe that's a better idea. And that's last hour of the day, so nothing. Nothing. This is a beauty, but needs a close manipulation signal on an hourly. It's counter trend. And counter trend. Yeah, but we need a previous T1. Unfortunately. And this is like a better level. Yeah, this is like rolls higher bit by bit. It's right there, unvolumed, as of now. This needed a test. This is how much I'm excited about short. I don't know how to do them. This has to stop. And so does this. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need your jacket, your glasses, and your motorcycle. Motorcycle. Need your jacket. I can do accents. I can only do mine. This one I do well. I nailed it. Uh, here. Come here. Come here. I cannot do Arnie. I was auditioning recently for an Austrian accent. Don't ask me what I did. This thing goes up. Unvolumed. Mm. Yeah, that's it. It went there. So, I mean, even in a balance, bro, limit yourself to 0.5. And now it's like a new approach. It's nothing. But nothing compares. Look how everything is like mushrooms after the rain. Market is strong. They changed direction, so bye-bye. Well, yeah, second time I wouldn't. Let's keep an eye. Let's keep an eye. Ooh la la. That is, I can almost say violent. Oracle. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Also, it's approaching its um it's already past that. Yeah. So that may be, holy moly. The end of it. Earnings, were they green at least? No, all red. You see how much market cares? Um, Nothing that signifies the reversal on monthly yet. We still have like 2/3 of the months ahead of us. Bro, this is violent. To almost say it's rude. And that's a gap with retest, I'd say. It's almost rude. You know what I mean? It's not almost, it is rude. Just look at this. So someone just supplied all this demand. So after it gap like crazy, people were buying all this. They were like, yeah, we're going to the moon. And someone was like, I'm willing to sell. I'm willing to supply all the demand you have to you. I'm willing to satisfy all the demand that's possibly out there. And that's his initiative takeover. So those were all buyers closing their positions, selling to the ones who were willing to buy. And these were sellers opening new positions at the most favorable price possible. From $6, from $7 to 350. So 35 would be 4, 38 would be 4. 400 times. No, 40 times. Good deal. 40 times in 23 years. So whoever invested a million um, during the bubble crash into Oracle has 40 millions to their brokerage account right now. And from 11 cents to almost 50, from 10 cents to $50, from 90 in 10 years. Good job. Uh, good job. Yeah, never ever had at a volume like this in the past 12 years. So never ever had a volume like this in the past 12 years. Maybe even longer, for as long as we can see. Yeah, I think Oracle looks like a one big setup, if you know what I mean. Oracle looks like one big setup. And for hour the same. Never ever, even like remotely close, even last hour of the day, whatever. For as far as TradingView can show me, only in 12 years ago on dividends. I don't know if it's dividends or not, but yeah. Whew. And let's see. Oh, interesting. We can go further. Yeah, so now like it opened us to more volume. Yeah, down there in the very beginning of this movement, and that was, look at this gap, and then look at this gap. Yeah. Oh, and gap and reversal, by the way. Did you check it out? Did you notice? that it was gap, and gap is retest, gap is retest, and this is gap and go. Interesting. Even though they look like gap and go, but see, it didn't go anywhere. Yeah, Oracle looks like one big setup. Yeah. Just buy it from there and don't care. That would be like catching falling knives. I don't know what's the opposite of catching the falling knives when you do it short, but definitely the volume now. This is our test level. So this was an up, but nothing, yeah, so yeah, Oracle looks like one big setup. Just sell it from here. That would be crazy. Just sell it right now. Like a big FU move. You know what I mean? Like a big FU move. This is a gap use retest. Just like sell it. That would be bold. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so ketchup grinds higher. The heck is this? That was not, that was a level. Looks like on volume spring, but also still grinds higher. IPG. Adobe. Or at least maybe buy a put. You know what I mean? Uh, buy big juicy put. This expiration like forever. That needed a test. That's why we need a test. And it's a good volume. Now that would need a test again. And it's gonna close by that time. But you guys, what if buy a put here? If I buy a put, it means that I have a right to sell at the same price. 307. Um, let's go. I'm not gonna show you my broker, but if Oracle. Sorry, I just did for the uh, Oracle. Oops. Okay. Um, you know what I mean? So what's the time horizon? Time horizon. What if you want to just close this gap to begin with? And by reversal though. October. Let's say next year. Uh, to 61. 61. I think I'm looking into buying a put. Um, if I buy, I sell a put. Sell put. If I sell a put, it means an option where you collect a payment from a buyer to no to purchase buy a put. I need to buy a put. So if I'm buying a put to buy a put, yes. So I want to buy a put. I'll only break even at 277. Hmm. Put. Uh, if I buy a put at current price, 306. Huh. At 365. That will mean that my break even is at 300. Maximum loss is like 445 to buy one put, and maximum return is 30 grand. Wait. It's expiration. It's expiration. Uh, yeah. Oops, sorry. Uh, um, come on. Oracle option chain. Yeah, I think it's gonna be um, a good trade. This is massacre. You don't want to do that, Mishka. And there's no volume. And it's on volume spring, so boom, boom. Yeah, it's closing on a break. This one down. Yeah. Back to Oracle. It's breaking it down. It's going down. Yeah. I think it's a huge giant setup. And it's going to be significant volume in 3 months. Solid is bigger. Yeah. I think it's a setup, and I think it's initiative takeover. Just in the end of the day, by yeah, I think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna do it. That's what I mean. 305. Huh. Yeah. So February will cost me 3 grand. Uh, 3 grand with probability of profit 30 grand. That's the real deal. Till February. Yeah, I think it's a good deal. I still think it's a good deal. Gap is a retest. And it's a break. Um, 592. And that was yeah. Maybe it should cool down a little bit, but I don't think I have to wait for it. Yeah, it might come here to um, correct a little bit, you know? But I think that by the end of the day, I should be sitting with a put in my hands. Just one. Just one because I'm testing my waters. So 3,000 possible. So 3,000 I'll spend to buy it, and um, possible return says it's 30 grand, but it's just in case it will um, just dump to 261 tomorrow. And oh no, why? It's not bound to 261 anyhow. But what if I buy a sell a call? So someone will be able to sell me the share at 300. No, that's not a good business. uh, buy. If I sell a call, so someone will be able to buy from me shares 300 a piece. And if the price is 260, then there is no point for them to do that. But if the price say 500, and then they want to buy from me for 300, and I'm screwed. So I'm not protected. So yeah, I think my only case is to buy a call. Um, by the end of the day. February, just in case it's gonna do a rally in December. Which I don't think it will. Like end of November is like 2,000, 1,000 cheaper. But what if he does a push here and goes here and yeah, should be plenty. And also it's gonna be getting cheaper slowly, or it's gonna devaluate slowly, or if the farther is the expiration date, the longer it will take for it to lose the volume. December is like 25, January 27. and February 30. Yeah. Yeah, I think time is my friend. I think time is my friend. Like October 17th is half a price, but it's months from now. And if by any chance price will decide to bebop in this area and hold this level and whatnot. Yeah, what if it decides to just go here again and retest this level? I don't think it will, but what if? Then I'll buy another put. Then I'll buy another put. Or to wait for tomorrow for this to break officially. I'm just afraid it's gonna go. No, I think I need to buy one. I'm just afraid it's gonna just go lower. Especially if this volume is there. Yeah. Volume is still here. It's down there. And boom, boom, boom. Let's fool around. Just for funsies. I think what I should do is I should buy. Boom. We see all volume here and then 10, 10, 10. I think, yeah, I should buy one put at the end of the day today, and then another one once it's officially breaks tomorrow. And then sell it at 262. Yeah, I think it's the strategy now. not gonna hold. Up two-bar spring with volume here, and then anything is possible. Anything is possible. And here I'll have to double down. Not even to double, but like I just like bought a fraction. Thinking that this is reversal. See volume and spread, but this time there is volume but no spread, which makes sense because it's counter trend. So it has to overcome all this selling pressure. All this selling pressure. So it didn't give me a chance on 0.5. And went down. That's a break. And it was a 1-bar rule, so there's no volumes. There is no levels as of now. Ooh, we are at the monthly level and the yearly level. And this thing went down too, so rude. Just kissed it. Missed it by 1 tick and went down. Okay. That was Oracle. Let's check our hourless again. This was volume, but come on, guys, like in all the reality. In all the reality. It's BS. What? Why? Ah, okay. In all the reality. Catching falling knives, they call it. The broadest volume. Oh, and you can actually tell whether the earnings were negative or positive. Red is negative, green is positive. Duh. This is no, I wouldn't even consider this level just because of how high it is. On daily though, It's just the right place to enter. It's just there is no context on monthly for this trade. No, volume distribution is not right. The volume is good for exhaustion now of this downtrend. No, more fjord, just like this. Inside bar. It can go correct to here. This can go correct to here. Just like, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe after good correction. It's not terminal because even if it corrects here, I'll still be expecting it to come up there, but impulse was done. The problem is that correction doesn't help because like the bigger volume is already there. It's kind of by hair, so I can re-estimate this as the volume level. Just wait for it to. So this two bars like one volume zone. And wait for price to correct to 0.5 and pick it up from there. Volume, 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 volume. Yeah. Volume is here. Yeah, that's the volume. You can see it. It's like right here. Yeah. Too high. Definitely should be within the model of the day. Even on daily, just waited to correct to somewhere here. That looks like it for for not yet maybe on minutes. I don't look at minutes, but on minutes it looks bullish. And actually, this is Oh, this is the volume level. Ah, how interesting. Um, it's not this, it's this. And it's already been upthrusted once. Hmm, interesting. That might be it. That might be it. So now it makes sense. And it's test. Shorts are faster and stronger. I think I'm gonna go for a put. Yeah, it's weird that volume and correction is now bigger than anything on the way down. You know what I mean? That's weird. And that was an upthrust. Look at that. So yeah, normally for an upthrust, you want to have a splash of volume, but volume should not be bigger than the volume of the main trend, which is bearish. And here you go. And here you go. Mm. Yeah, no, I think the combination of the factors tells us. I'm just milking it, trying to get the best price, trying to get the best price possible. Yeah. Yeah. It's getting cheaper by hair, but still, why wouldn't I want the best price possible for today? I don't think it's gonna drop over because like gap over gap is too much. It can even try to resume. Blah, 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 blah. It's there. It's right in the right place. Have faith. Let's put Oracle. It's number one. Yeah, it's at the volume level now, bebopping, just doing nothing. Dun, dun, dun. And it's, yeah, it's like shorting of trust. This can go. It continues to grind. As well as this does. This is on volume spring, so uh, this went down and spinning all around. Dun, 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 dun. Quack, quack, quack. Anything on daily would need a. Yeah, those are my games for today. And higher. Good. Just milking for the better price. But I'm doing it. And maybe tomorrow when it breaks officially the sign of strength, I'll buy one more. I'll buy one more. Change direction. Let me start um, describing this trade. Um, Counter trend long impulse. Um, impulse potential reached. Yeah. Neutral zone. Yeah, I don't think it'll overcome the, why is it sign of shrink though? There's so much more volume. Wait, and we're looking last. So really, this is our sign of strengths from the last approach because, yeah. Sorry guys. Phew. Look at you playing with grenades. Buying put it. That's investment trade on Oracle. Um, yeah, and we don't have a manipulation signal on anything. Trend. That's counter trend. Um, months. It's counter trend trade. It's long impulse. It's resistance zone. Um, volumed interaction bar. It has 2/3 to go, might overcome this volume. Volumed interaction bar. That's all I have for months. The it's counter trend trade. It's a long impulse. It's an exhaustion volume. It's a sign of strength level. So it's counter trend. The leaf blowers. You know how much I love them. And it's trend rate. It's a short impulse. It's sign of strength level. It's a resistance level. Yeah. I think we'll go as far as 5 minutes. Trend. Oh, and it's below volume level. And we have to see what's going to happen here, but it's a conservative trade regardless. It's a conservative trend trade. It's a, of course, 5 minutes doesn't matter. Short impulse, and we'll see what else. That might be it. Also, potentially, the whole day was like short. Yeah, waiting for the last minutes. I'm risking to um, for the price to resume, but more likely, I'd say people gonna be closing their short positions. They've been pushing. I'm just cautious that it's gonna fall. So far, so good. It's like bebopping here. And this guy's hanging out. I don't know what to tell you. It can as well go here and manipulate this level. Or you can do V-turn. Or like here, there's some buyer stepped in. Right here. And that's not how we break the level, so. Okay. That's good in continuation of the trend. Not at that hour though, but still, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, guys, it's gonna be second time in my life I'm buying put. Um, I did one last year and I didn't like it and I closed it prematurely. Um, and nothing came out of it. I think I broke even. So that's gonna be my second time. And if you think my palms are not sweating, you are mistaken, my friends, because they are severely. That's a weird continuation of the trend. It went down, changed direction, confirmed the change of direction, now twists and curls. Yeah. I'm waiting for a final bar definition on THC on the ketchup. If it closes bullish, including all spread, there's no excuse for me to not to buy it. And I'm waiting for a better price on Oracle because my bet is all these people are going to be closing their, all the day traders are going to be closing their short trades. So at the close of the day, I would expect rather to go up than down. Can be right, can be wrong, can be anything. Let's actually start seeing dailies because we are closing the day. Let's actually stop fooling around and get serious. Yeah, it's 2-2. Mhm. These guys, they're just annoying. The volume distribution is right though. Look, it's big, but it's right. It's in interaction bar that was breaking the level. Love it. So it's now good in continuation of the trend. Beware of, it's expiring. So cues look like they want to break. So that's SPY. Look at the SPY. What a so it's Dow Jones, RWM, Intel, Samalot. TGKA. Paji. Fjord. Yeah, looks great, but show you something. This totally makes sense in terms of it corrected to 0.5, corrected to 0.5 in terms of the continuation of the, that was the volume level. See, it came here and bounced of it. That's the new volume. And so like too far. So correction, please. Correction, please. Gazprom is right there, unvolumed. Jets is short. Now we need a test. Great volume now. Just needs a test. Just needs a test. It's high. That's as high. Just long story short, that's as high. Amazon breaks it till it makes it. So it's good for short. This guy grinds. It's the bar spring. That needs test. That needs a test. Ugh. Well, this is too high. This needs a test. Yeah, it's beyond the monthly level. And it's just a test, so yeah, no. That needs a test. That's good for short now. Oracle. Yeah, I think I need to go for it. Yeah, I'm really milking it. Yeah, it stopped here. I'm really milking it. Yeah, that doesn't look good. No, it broke officially. Yeah, it should go higher in the last minute. So maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. So February 20th, I buy puts, so I execute my right to for 300. I execute my right to sell um at 300. Okay, it's been filled. It's been filled in 2967. 2967. 1229. Our take profit is gonna be what the heck? Yeah, it's up to here. And there's no stop loss as such. So that's how we look on today. And in 5 minutes, it's just, yeah, short impulse. I don't think we need to go on, so it's our conservative. Conservative counter trend. Conservative counter trend trade. Yeah, so I think I buy another one when it closes a break on. Let's also share it with the world. Oracle 1 hour investment though. Wait, what? Yes. Oracle 1 hour short investment. Short investment. Put purchase. Daily counter trend. Monthly counter trend. Yearly, no context. No. Counter trend. Counter trend. Continue along trend technical indicators, wave analysis. Oracle. Buy put. Waves. we say volume of spread analysis, support and resistance zones, wide left, take profit, Oracle. That's it. KHC. It is got a close. 26.65. It's struggling. It's struggling. Um, maybe I could have gotten a better price here, but it's just like I think it will grow on last minutes, but you know, not trying to catch a last buck. Everything should be done in timely manner. Okay, where are we? Hmm. Yeah, nothing looks like an exhaustion here. That's a powerful break. It's good in continuation of the trend and all the perks. It's just powerful break. Okay, just let me. Um, so now, how do we define? Uh, how do I define the price at which I'm ready to sell it? I don't know. So there is no way to calculate. So yeah, because it crawls higher, crawls slowly, slowly. I think it will do a rally on the close. Yeah, too early, but it's okay. I saw this like little accumulation here. I was like, I don't want to bet on it. Maybe we're like talking about like $50 difference. Hmm. Still a balance, right? It's counter trend balance, so like beware. But it's a balance. Boom. Taiwan Semiconductor. I don't know. It comes to 0.5. There's the volume. Still have space to go. But counter trend, you don't want like second approach. For real. Hmm. Could have waited a little bit. Hey. Too, what's the word? Premature, too quick to quick jump the guns, right? That's the word. That's the saying. Think this is over. More or less, but let's see. Down, down. No, that's the level. Volume distribution is not right. It broke it. So maybe even more so. At least for now, something like exhaustion or breaks the sign of shrinks level. So now it's not good for anything now. It's actually good in continuation of the trend. Up. There's actually no point of connecting these levels, so it's its own independent approach. New transitioning shown. That's our sign of strength level. Volume distribution is good. It's bebopping. 665, 668. Oof. So if it closes above, that's now a test complete. If it closes below, no test. This is continuation of the trend. This being the sign of strength. Because the bar before it was a part of the spring, so I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. It was a break, and then break was confirmed actually. So it's more like and this was a break again, and then the rest was one bar rule. I don't know why. This qualifies as a, but let's not do it. Just keep it as it is. Oof. Looks like a break. This is actually bigger volume, so not ideal, but all right. Coca-Cola, where is the heck is Coca-Cola? It's already, oh, we should not limit Coca-Cola with 0.5. Oh, so that's where Coca-Cola is in this eternal, perpetual uh, range. That was a break. Oops. It didn't actually go well. Yeah. Curls and twists. And moving all around. And clap your hands once. And clap your hands twice. It's good in continuation of the trend. I don't know. Microsoft. So if I feel more inclined to go long on more reputable stocks, does it mean that I'll be more inclined to go short on less known stocks? um, that would be good. It's still um, bigger volume. Hmm. Counter trend, so we have space. Huh. Look at this guy, Ducks under. It goes below. So be it. If it'll close bearish, then it's bearish. 65, 63. This is messy. You see how it was like almost breaking, but not quite here. And then like, it's obviously an imbalance. Um, it just fools around and it's breaking sign of strength here. It just doesn't know what it wants to do. Like I also noticed that some stocks are more likely to comply with the system that I use than the others. And good thing I closed it for break even, you see. CVS is there. Ooh, CVS is right there. It's not just there, it's just right there. Oh la la. Oh la la. And like, I mean, come on, it's matching levels for sure. But like, come on. And I don't think matching levels are good in counter trend anyways. It's at the monthly level. It's in the monthly level. And we're above this level. Yeah. Bruh. It's like, of course, but it's like last minutes. But not necessarily, look, just to compare. Yeah, we don't have this splash on uh woo, we don't have this splash on other stocks yet, so this might be related. Even if we trade through transition extreme, all the same. Oh, it just will reach on the test, it will already reach the T2, but doesn't matter. Yeah, this is a little bit too much. Well, super technically, it's not bad, but I'm not gonna take it. Yeah, bro. I think Oracle, Ketchup is not a go. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. And that was on volume spring. So what is this? Try to respect the level and now it broke it. So continuation of the trend. Mm, God. It changed direction here, but never confirmed. It's the first sign of change direction, but also see how, like, it was in a balance. Boom, boom. Yeah. It's just, hmm. When I see something like this, I'm not excited at all. It's just like stock is indecisive. Market participants to be specific, because of course it's not stock or price or anything else. It's just market participants. Be that uh, people or software, doesn't matter. They can decide what they want to do. This guy, on contrary, this guy on contrary changed direction here and then up thrusted it beautifully. In 0.5, of course. Needless to say, it's close to 0.5, but it's still um it's still counter trend. Wait. So more likely like this and like that. And this. So it reached its potential long ago and reversed. Volume is not critical because there's bigger volume on the way there. Boom. That was the volume. Yeah, nothing. Oh, okay, the moment of truth. You see, yeah, this is the last hour, so the this guy stays down. What can I say? What can I say except you're welcome for the wonderful world? Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. Welcome to think of it, I gotta go. So, no more ketchup for Mishka. I already got a little bit. I got a fraction, maybe 1/10. No, even less. Oh gosh, I got like fraction. I can't even like my mind can't even process. Not 1/10, like maybe 2%. Yeah, I did something on my IRA account, so to my excuse. So like when I'm super indecisive, I was like, and I woke up today super early. So like on the pre-market, I was like, should I not, should I not? I was like, okay, let's do it. And so I did it on my IRA, which is like, and I only had like crumbles. It's mostly busy with Ford and Intel, so I only had like cash left over. So, so meantime, oh, so high, yeah, and it already went to 0.5. So, uh, yeah, this guy just grinds without me. Just like, no, Mishka, bye bye. You're not included. Mm, the volume, though. Look at the volume. Or it's not Vodafone, what I'm talking about. Where's my Vodafone, though? I wanna see it. This looked, this looked like an exhaustion a lot. Where was it? 9:30. Yeah, I see nothing. It didn't go. It's interesting. Speaking of, yeah, it's still there. Still there. I didn't take this one. And technically, it broke the level. Technically, yeah. At the same time, being the sign of strength that didn't go. Boom, immediately. Didn't go immediately. Um, and that volume is in our face, so there's like multiple issues with this guy. See, if I milked it too much, I would have gotten the worst price. Good job, Mishka. Ooh, THC, no, you're not my friend. This down. Might work tomorrow. So yeah, ketchup is still not my friend. Well, it is. I already got, as I've said, a fraction. 2% of the desired position. Um, but yeah, it closes using the old spread. Excuse me, let's be specific. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. Well, technically this is bigger, but that's also good. Oh no. Oh yeah. So there's like two signs of strings. This guy and this guy, which is part of the subthrust, so never mind. So this guy. Pepsi. Pepsi schmepsi. All right. I think that's enough. Yeah. Boom. And it broke the unvolume spring notice. Yeah. It's gone. A little suicidal after test. A little suicidal. Completes the. It's in the break. Uh, yeah. So still has room. Hmm. This is good for short. Close to 0.5. Close to 0.5. But not critically. And this volume is still bigger. We already have splash of volume, no result. Well, yeah. Bruh. That was good just from here. For do you want to shorten Russian stocks? Because it's right there. Maybe they would need a test. Or maybe not, because it's all here. Yeah. Ideally, we would want to see it right there. But it's also comparable and everything is great. Dun, 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 dun. Well, technically, it's good for short. And that would not even need, maybe would need a test. But yeah, Oracle, good entry. Um, and by the way, that's the, I think I'll buy another one. Tomorrow. Once it breaks, officially breaks this level, volume is good, but it's all, well, it's there, actually, comes to think of it. Yeah, I think we're good. Anyhow, I need to cool down. This is good for short for like here, just like this. And I don't think there is a test needed. We are beyond this volume. Let's wait for a test. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Take care, trade responsibly. Carry out all your decisions on your own. Never listen to anyone. No one knows anything. Learn and grow in communities of like-minded people.